After checking out of the hostel, we took a metro to the train station where we bought a ticket for a bus to Pompeii, which took us to another train station where we got another train to Pompeii, and then we got a taxi to the ruins of Pompeii. We're becoming quite the experts at public transportation. Pompeii was where we really needed someone like Filiberto. I still feel like we missed out on a lot that the ruins had to offer. It was much bigger than any of us expected. We didn't have time to go everywhere, and by the time we figured out how to utilize our free information packet that we got, it was too late to see everything that we wanted to see. But I think we hit the highlights. We saw the Basilica and the Forum, and several of the most famous pictures of the plaster body casts that were found in the original excavation. Overall, it was actually less of an emotional experience for me than I thought it was going to be. It just felt like an empty, deserted town. I didn't really feel very connected to it for whatever reason. The longest line we found was the entrance into the brothel, the infamous Pompeii brothel with the ancient pornography on the walls, and it didn't disappoint. It was a pretty interesting room, needless to say. After we had lunch, we found the bus service to go up to Vesuvius, which was the scariest bus that we've been on so far. First there was the free shuttle up to the national park service, like, counter thing, where we took this massive tanker of a bus up the actual mountainside until the point where it couldn't even go anymore. And then we had to hike all the way up to the crater, which was a long hike, but really worth it once we got up there. I don't know what we were all prepared to see, but it was a volcano. It was pretty cool. There was steam coming out of it. Like, the view that we got up there was amazing. We had a lot of fun taking in the view and hiking around the crater and looking at all the different perspectives that we could get.
It's actually an amazing view.
Mount Vesuvius. But then it was time to come back down to meet our bus, and by the time we were finally on our way out of Naples and on our way to Rome, we were all exhausted. We arrived back in Macerata at 1:23 a.m., and I immediately passed out.